Hey 5th graders, I do not know what art supplies you all have at home, but I'm hoping you all have some water-based markers. So what I mean by water-based is they're not permanent like Sharpies or Expo markers, which would be a dry erase. They're water-based. So Mr. Sketch are water-based. This is just like a generic marker that's water-based. The Crayola markers, they're water-based. Even the thin ones, they're water-based. So something that could wash off if you washed your hands, they should come off, okay? That's what I mean by water-based. They are washable, all right? So don't be using any markers that are not washable for this project or it won't work. If you do not have markers, it's going to be very hard to do this project, but you can still watch the video and you can do my extra thing that I have at the end of the lesson, which still has to do with this lesson, but it's just a little different. All right, so online, notice I'll have a picture of this. You can either print it so that you could trace, or you can just draw from the screen yourself. It's easier if you just print it. All right, and you're gonna need some paper. Any kind of paper will work. I'm using a little bit thicker paper. And the last thing you'll need is like a Ziploc bag or saran wrap, if you have a sheet protector, something like that. In the school, we're gonna be using these things called jelly plates. They're really smooth. But the same thing can be done with a plastic bag, and I'm gonna show you. So if you're going to print off your picture of the Great Wave, try to print it small. I think I have it formatted at a small size. You're gonna put your your clear baggie over it, or saran wrap, whatever you have. Using some markers, you're going to color. You can trace, you can color parts of it. You don't have to be like extremely detailed, but get the basic shape of the wave. Try not to move the baggie, because the baggies can move pretty easily. So it might even look like as you're doing it that the marker disappears, but I promise you it's there. All right, and then you can even color in some. Okay, and down here. Oops, I'm moving it a little. I can line it back up. If you have two hands to use, you can hold the bag in place with one hand, but I'm trying to record, so I can't hold the bag in place. I could have taped it down, though I didn't think of that. So I'm just tracing and coloring in certain parts of the picture. I know that some of it's white, so I'm leaving the areas that I know that are white, just white, and not coloring them. And then I keep bumping it. And then some areas I'm just tracing. Color this section. You don't have to just use a blue marker. I just like using the blue. I think it brings out the picture really well. Plus it's a wave, so it's really up to you. I have all kinds of colors sitting here. I'll use a few other colors too. So there's a mountain back here. I'm going to try to get that in the picture. I might go in with purple with that. So let me put this marker away. Whoa, up close and personal. All right, then I'm going to grab a purple marker. Ow, I can open that. Hold on. I can't open it. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. All right, so where the mountain is, I'm going to try to color in some of that purple. Like that. Okay. There is some boats in the picture. So I'm going to take my brown marker and I'm going to color the boat in brown. Like that. And it's hard to tell, but down here, there's also part of the boat. So I'm going to color that in brown. Oops. trying not to get it to move too much. And then I want to take a gray marker. You can use whatever colors you want. These are just what I'm doing. And all these little dots I'm going to go over. Maybe I'll make more dots, but I'm going to use my gray marker and add dots to my picture. Okay. So I could probably go into more detailed if I want, but for the sake of the time of the video, I'm going to stop there. And what you're going to do is you take that paper, you're going to put it over what you just colored, you're going to rub, press hard, and then you should lift it up and you should have a picture of the great wave. So whatever you colored in the marker just transferred onto the paper. This is called printmaking. This is how the artist, he did printmaking to make the picture of the great wave, except for he used wood blocks, and we're using transfer printmaking with plastic sheets. You can do this with other stuff, so if you wanted to just take that away, and you might have to clean it up a little bit, and you just want to draw or write your name. I'm having trouble opening markers with one hand. So let's say I just wrote my name. You're probably like, why is Miss Rose writing her name backwards? Because if you noticed when I did the picture, I'm trying to think how to make it backwardsy. When I did the picture, the wave was backwards. So when you do whatever you write backwards, you have to do it backwards so it'll look right. That's another thing about printmaking you have to think about, like how it'll look when you do that. Oh, that did not come out well. What? Let me try a different marker. I think it's the marker. It might be too dark. This brown transferred really well. I'm going to try the brown. I'm just going to go right over my name. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this paper again. It also might have took me too long. Sometimes if the color dries too much, it doesn't work that well. See, it worked that time. So you can do pictures. You can do. I would like you to try the Great Wave. This is what it came out with on the jelly plate. I also wasn't holding a phone while doing this one, so this one I think came out better. But this is type of printmaking. If you do not have markers and you don't have plastic bags and things like that, and you can't do the printmaking process, I'm going to add a coloring sheet to go along with this, and I just want you to try to draw the Great Wave and your best ability, just so that you understand the importance of the Great Wave, and you'll watch the video that goes along with the lesson. Alright guys, have fun, bye!